before I go any further, I just want to say that I'm putting this video out today, which is Friday, Easter Friday, because I can't put anything out for you tomorrow, Saturday, because I've got a massive thing planned and I really don't think I'm going to have the time to do that, unfortunately. So Saturday's video will now be Sunday's video, where I'll try and get another episode of Capitão America, the Brazilian run, out to you. But today is a bit of a special video, and before I actually do anything, let me have a drink of my non-sponsored Hobgoblin Ruby 5.2% beer. Well, you've missed Easter, guys and gals, to buy me some more, so just remember, Christmas is a little bit away ahead, but my favourite beer is anything really under 5%. So I'll just leave that one with you. Right, so today, you'll notice that at the moment, there's no blurb here telling you what the comic I'm about to show you is all about, no hints at all. And I'm going to make it exactly mysterious on the YouTube show notes as well, because I want to surprise you, as I do. First things first, I'm going to show you a series of photos that I took when the box landed to me. One box, one comic inside. So be prepared to have your jaw hit the floor. I'll put them in right about now. So you see that box? You can tell the peanuts inside are going mouldy. The box was completely water sodden when I got it. It was absolutely drenched in water, and it looks like it had been thrown, it had been crushed, and the box was basically not a box anymore. It was just a crushed receptacle containing a very valuable item in the very high upper limits of 3 figures. And I'm still a little bit bruised about it. The comic is absolutely fine. If you have a look at the last picture I've shown there, you see a bent shape. Well, that's the comic. That's how it got to me. I mean, luckily now it's okay, because I put a lot of heavy weight on it and she's absolutely fine. But it could have been so much worse, you know. If the seller hadn't wrapped that book in Mylar with a backing board, it would have just been a pulpy mess. Did that come out right? Pulpy mess? It would have been useless. And I would have been a lot more annoyed than what I was at the time. So I'm still not showing you what it is yet. Apart from myself, there is only, that I know of, one other person that has this particular issue in the world. If there are any more collectors out there that have this issue, they're not showing it. It's just squirreled away in collections. So I'm still not giving anything away, but I'll give you a clue as to the next series of pictures I show you now, where you'll see that, well, before I go further, let me just show you right now. Now you see those pictures, they're of this particular book from all around the world, but there are variations, you know, you have different languages, different colour variations, but the main thing that is typical between them all is the art structure. It's basically the same image on all those books. So I hope I'm giving you an idea of what I'm about to show you. It's incredible. it's over here. This is the book that was in the box, and I pretty much guarantee after this sip that you won't have seen it before. I'd be mighty surprised if you have seen it before, and I should imagine you would have only seen it as a picture on the internet. So, what am I talking about? I'm talking about Avengers #1, published by Hoax in Australia. Total departure from the rest of the world and how they did it. Total departure. Complete redraw of Avengers #1. So, I hope that you're as blown away as I am with this. And I'm sure you can appreciate trying to get a hold of one of these things was like trying to pull out an invisible rabbit from a invisible hat that was stored somewhere in an invisible land, and I had to search for years for it. Whoops, and there we go, bending it again. But incredible. Published by Horwitz. And as far as I know, I think it's the only Avengers #1 issue, because all the inside is Avengers #1, with this cover. Not replicated anywhere in the world. And if you're a foreign comic collector, it's not a reprint, it's an edition. If you're a foreign comic collector, I should hope the hairs are standing up on your arm. It's that rare. Fantastic artwork. Fantastic book. I might still have to press it a little bit, but it's basically there. But I've been dying to show you this, especially after the trials and tribulations I had to face to actually get it in my hands, and hope it wasn't damaged. And I contacted the seller and I said, "Book's arrived." That's all I said, and I put forth those 4 or 5 pictures, and all I got back was, "My God, my goodness, that's terrible. We have it insurance our way. Just let me know." So I don't expect any money back because the book is fine, but what I do expect is the shipping cost back, because that wasn't shipped, that was thrown and very nearly destroyed. So I'd expect my shipping costs back. But as I mentioned that to the seller, the line's gone silent. So I'm a bit miffed about that, shall we say. I'd expect at least the shipping back, because it was shipped in such a poor state. Thank Christ. The book is sound. And one other little gentle moan is, who ships one solitary comic in a box about yay big, packed full of loose peanuts? Who does that? Nobody does that. Nobody does that. I mean, if you're shipping multiple books, absolutely. One solitary comic of high value, bouncing around in a bag, bouncing around in a box, sorry. So yeah, that kind of grates me a little bit, but I'm not here to moan. I'm just here to show you just a fantastic book. Let me just peel this apart. And show you the contents. Gently show you the contents. The first thing you're greeted with is, of course, that page, the Loki page. There we go. Distributed by Gordon and Gotch, but published by Horwitz. This could so easily have gone pear-shaped. And it's like I say on my website, but I use the Hulk 181 as an illustration that, what is scarce and what is rare. And the same thing applies to this. So with the Hulk 181, there's a 1,000,001 copies out there, The only thing that's stopping you possibly from getting it is, you know, how deep is your pockets, which is understandable. It's a financial thing, isn't it? Same thing applies here, except there's only definitely one, definitely two, but not many more than that. Find me another is my gotcha catchphrase. Find me another. You know, you can find 100, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 Hulk 181s all over the world. No problem. Scarcity isn't an issue with that particular issue, and many, many others. But find me another one of these. It just isn't going to happen. So that's it. Like I say, I'm not in a bad mood at all. Seriously, I've got my beer. It's Easter Friday. The sun is scorching out there. It's wonderful. And I've now got, I've got this in hand. Just about. Unfortunately, it's never going to be sold. It's never going to leave my hot, clammy hands. Because it's too precious. It's too precious. Just watch me destroy it now as I put it back in the package. So there we are, guys and gals. I hope you have a fantastic Easter. Eat lots of chocolate. Have a bloody good time. We all deserve a damn good time. What else can I say? Thanks for watching this. Really hope you've enjoyed it. And yeah. Sellers, please. If you're going to send a high value item halfway across the world, Australia, UK, it's halfway across the world, make sure you package it properly, please. And personally, I don't care if it's a $1 book or a $1,000 book. Just package it properly. Otherwise, you're going to get a miffed buyer at the end who's going to be very disappointed with what they receive. And hindsight doesn't really narrow it down to how much of a disaster it could happen. Could happen. But I'm not angry. Or maybe just a little bit. So, anyway, I've got the book. I'm happy. Thank you for watching. And hopefully see you on Sunday, where I'll be putting out a new video of Capitão America in Brazil. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.